Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Riftbreakers. If you haven't seen part 1 of my review, featuring this MMORPG style tabletop RPG that you can play as a solo experience or as a co-op experience, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about character creation. The player characters arrive at the world of Cathor in the worst of circumstances. Disoriented, with no memories of their previous lives, and essentially naked. They find themselves at the center of the labyrinth, a vast monolithic structure that extends for kilometers around them. Their only hope is to push forward and try to escape. The entire character creation process is handled similar to a tutorial in a typical MMORPG. I would recommend that you read the rules section first and then proceed with the character creation process, because there are going to be opportunities of combat. You will have a better understanding on how certain abilities and skills could work, so I highly recommend that. That being said, there was something that I didn't quite understand when I first took a look at this character creation system. You have various tables to generate head features, skin feature, hair and skin color, height, but these are inspirational elements. The aesthetics, the appearance of your character is given priority. So if you obtain the scales skin feature, perhaps this means that they are metal scales. They don't necessarily have to be natural lizard scales or something like that. If you generate no ears, maybe it means that your character is somewhat of an android. Maybe you generate the antennae result. This doesn't mean that it's insect-like antennae, it could be like a machine antennae, like a robot. So it's all up to you. All of these different features such as hairless, beak, thorns, fur, gray skin, green skin, yellow skin, silver skin, all of that could be interpreted in a variety of ways. You also create your attributes, or rather generate your attributes, such as strength, dexterity, constitution, will, which basically defines your mental strength and ego, intelligence, charisma, pretty self-explanatory. These attributes are generated by rolling 3 6-sided dice. Each attribute has an associated attribute roll that is equal to the attribute multiplied by 5, such as brawn, coordination, vitality, tenacity, intellect, and charm. You also have secondary attributes such as ether. Ether points are a representation of a character's spiritual and psychic power, and are used to cast spells. You also have health, which is pretty self-explanatory. You have luck, which determines how likely a character is to have any sort of randomness favor them. You also have speed, stamina, very easy to understand. You also calculate your damage modifier. You start out with simple items such as the traveler's short sword and the short bow. You also start with ropes and a simple healing potion. Everything else, skills and proficiencies, additional nuances concerning what you are able to do at the start, and the tutorial battle, everything is handled in character, in fiction, as if you are experiencing the game world as your character. This of course also includes descriptive text, as if a game master is running the adventure for you. Let's talk about hearts. You choose either the Arcane Heart, the Might Heart, the Restoration Heart, and the Shadow Heart. Depending on the heart that you choose, you are going to get various features, specifically abilities, which are classified by how often they can be used. For example, talents can be used at will. Powers can only be used once per encounter, and primes can only be used once a day. In order to be able to use a prime again, a character must rest a minimum of 8 hours. This can only be done once each 24 hours. Newly acquired hearts start with their passive ability unlocked, which does not count towards the 5 maximum abilities per heart, plus a talent of the character's choosing, or rather the player's choosing. In order to acquire the full set of abilities a heart offers, player characters must find essences. Essences are a different type of etheric crystals that react to a character's hearts. 3 different types of essences exist. A Clarity Essence awakens a talent, chosen by the player character from the available ones for the heart. A Static Essence awakens a power, also chosen by the player character. And Ascended Essence awakens a prime, also chosen by the player character. So understanding this, if you choose the Arcane Heart, you have abilities such as Arcane Blast, Feathers Fall, Summon Light, Telekinesis. With the Arrow Heart, you have things such as Backflip, Evasive Shot, Lightning Strike, Twin Shots. The Bastion Heart has abilities such as Covering Strike, Parry and Counter, Shield Slam, and the classic Taunt. The Blade Heart has abilities such as Counterattack, Double Strike, Masterful Parry, and these are just a few examples of the many different features of the various hearts. As your character ventures forth into this world, you will obtain titles, achievements, and of course advancement related to ranks of your abilities and skills. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the rules. I love the character creation process, it is quite immersive. As you are being guided through the character generation process, you actually feel as if you are playing an MMORPG, but in tabletop format, enhancing everything through the power of your imagination. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you, and see you later.